Hi friends, welcome back to the Guitar Spa where we bring you all the beautiful guitars reviewed just for you, and this is another exciting road series. If you're looking for something affordable and you're starting out, the road series is basically what they made it for is affordable, brace it correctly just for the gigging musicians, and I feel that it's a value for money guitar. Right now, if you're in Singapore, CD Music is selling this for 1290, and I guess it's a special right now during the circuit breaker. They didn't pay me to say any of this. I just want to reach out to you, my fans, and also my subscriber to tell you what are available in the market, and what are your options, and you got to think through what the options, how you want to grow with it, and let's get this review started. It's actually a dreadnought a series of a road series. The road series was made with the musicians in mind, and Martin think about the musicians, what do the musicians want, and also gathering feedback from the musicians on the tone they want, what are the issues that they face when they are gigging in small settings, in medium settings, and big settings. And then from there I went to the drawing board, came out with a system that is affordable if you're just starting out, and yet giving you the great tone. In fact, the road series are all made in Mexico, so they're able to use a very cost effective way of building, together with the Martin process and the QC quality control of the Martin, to give you a high standard guitar at an affordable price. In fact, I think for this kind of guitars, especially the road series, they make very thin margins just to get you, as somebody said, into their Martin guitar ecosystem. Once they bring you in, and then from there you can actually grow together with Martin. So this is actually a D10E Dreadnought 10, and let me just go through the specification. You get Sika screw stop, back and side sapili. The whole guitar is finished in a satin rub finish, and also one piece neck. In fact, not one piece neck. It's a one, two, three-piece neck, two-piece neck on this. They call it select hardwood, but I think looks like could be even sapili. And the bracing pattern is, they call it X brace, about 1.5 inch from the sound hole. But let me just bring this this bracing up here and really explain on the bracing pattern on this. This is actually a Martin. I bought this from somebody, a Martin brace. And this is a non-scallop bracing, and this is about 2 inches from the sound hole. This D10E is about 1.5 inch. Let me just put this guitar down so I can really go into a little bit explanation. I think it would be good for you to understand what you're getting in when you're jumping into this purchase. Is that it's 1.5 inch from the sound hole, this X brace, and you can see this are non-scallop. And if you were to scallop, let me just scoop this part, the X brace. The X brace actually acts as a structural to bring the two tops, preventing it from belling. Okay, there will be a certain arch that is built onto guitar top. This here, there's always an arch. Okay, however, when you scallop this braces, you get a little bit more bass. You free up this bass, which is like an air pump pumping the internal cavity. So what the Martin does is, from the midsection of this bridge plate, they have a spruce bridge plate. From the middle section here, it's tapered down. That means instead of here scooping down, it's tapered from the midsection down. Okay, what this does is it gives you rigidity here, and also here frees up this part that is about more than 50%, 1/3 of this part of the low bulb, to give you a little bit more vibration. And generally, most manufacturers, these are called the two-tone bars. They call it white tone bars. Actually, is to give you tone. Normally, they generally scallop this. There are some manufacturers that only have one tone bar that's really scalloped down very thin. Or when you scallop this too, you get a little bit more flexibility. The bottom end frees up. You get a little bit more of the airy bass. However, when that happens, you lose also structural integrity, especially in high humidity areas like Singapore. So what the road series does is, it doesn't scallop here, it just tapers here all the way down. So what that does is, it controls certain frequencies. Because you are a road musician, it's called road series. it prevents the feedback issues that you may have on the road. Number one. Number two is the structural integrity. Give you a robust guitar that you can take certain extremes. For example, it comes with a gig bag. You're gonna travel in Singapore, humidity can goes up to 90% when the guitar is manufactured at 45 to 50%. That's where you get a little bit of trouble. However, because it's built slightly heavier, you find that it focuses on the trebles and also the bass. So that's the thing about this guitar. I hope that helps you. The bridge fretboard is all made by this product called Rich Light, which actually is like your tabletop for makeup. I mean, not for makeup, the acrylic that is on the tabletop. The head plate is just a laminated, look like an Indian rosewood. It's for makeup. And the die-cast tuners on this 1 3/4 neck. Okay, the heart of this guitar is actually the pickup. They developed together with Fishman. It's called MXT. The MX is the pickup, which a volume tone control. The volume tone control gives you clarity as well as bass. A little bit more, less clarity, a little bit, they boost certain frequencies. The reason why is when you're playing in a live band setting, you want to accentuate, you want the trebles because the bass side is covered by the basses. And then when you're playing solo, you want a slightly warmer tone because you don't want such a harsh trebles to if you're playing solo or finger style during the period. But the best part of it, it comes with you can see the green light here, and then later it turns blue. Now it's blue. It's actually a tuner. MXTT stands for tuner, so that when you are playing live, you can actually tune your guitar. And when you press that button, you activate that button on, your amplification is mute, so it won't give a shock to your audience while tuning your guitar. So I hope that actually gives you a overview on this guitar, why this is a great guitar to start off with for you to enjoy. Okay, so I reset up this guitar, bring the bass and the trebles down a little bit because normally the bass is about 4 mm at 12th fret and the trebles are at 3 mm, which is just correct, the height from the fretboard measurement. And then I adjusted the neck straighter, just a slight relief. Okay, and so it comes with the original strings, tar saddle, plastic pins, and a Korean nut. There you go. hope you're enjoying. It's a bit itchy here. Lovely rounded bass. Singapore dollars 1290. You can't beat this with a pickup. A lovely guitar, handmade in the factory, solid guitar, back and sides. A beautiful plush blue color, internal lining, Martin gig back, plus the pick up already on this guitar. Just get it set up rightly. Like what I said, I mean, it's a value for money. I think Martin don't really make a lot of money. They just want to get this guitar out because they know that if you go on the Martin bandwagon, you won't own just one guitar. But if you're starting out and you want something that's very traditional, a little bit traditional, and this guitar, the tone will develop a little bit after a year. So something that you may want to consider this option. For the US fans, you know, for US fans right now, it's below $1,000 US. So it's really value for money. Something that you can buy as a gift to your husband, to your wife, to your daughter, or the son who's just starting out. But get it set up correctly, because I think the important about people don't realize that you know, every guitar that comes from the shop goes through certain weather and things like changes, and it's just like people, right? We need to be acclimatized, and once acclimatized, you need to get it set up. Once you set it up correctly, action is just right, the tone is beautiful, there's a dynamic tone, and then the guitar doesn't fight with you in the action, and that's where learning becomes a breeze. It's like it's playing, it's like a hobby. Oh, beautiful. the warm tone that is coming out from this guitar. One thing about Martin is the bass response. I don't know how they do it. They are just able to get bass out from a normal guitar for that price point. Let's do the finger picking. Okay, quick question. I think somebody asking me out of the Road series. There are a few models. This is actually a 10E, D10E, and then we have the D12E, which actually also Sapili, and Sapili and Sitka screw stop. But I won't go into the specification. And if only the other guitar is gloss, I'm going to play this, and then I'm going to play the 12E. So at least you can have a point of reference how these two different. The two difference, one is 1290, this is the price for this, and the other one is 1640. D10E Road Series. Again, I'm gonna try the D12E. Okay, seat cut screws, back and sides, Sapelli, same. Only the tuners are slightly different. So there you have it, the D10E Martin Road Series, probably the very affordable D10E. Just to recap, secret screw stop, back and sides, Sapelli, all in a satin finish. The Ridge-like fretboard. You get the 3mm pearl markers on this, the pearl rosette, the rosette that the big guard is like a tortoiseshell plastic, and plastic tusk saddle, plastic pins, and a Korean nut die-cast tuners on this guitar. The price in Singapore is 1290 from the CD Music website. They didn't pay me to say this, but if you're looking for something affordable below a price point, then this will be one of them. I think there's a special right now if you go to their website. I'm going to put the link just below just to help you make some informed decision. Think about it, ask your mother, ask your father, or if you don't want to spend too much on your husband, then maybe this could be one of this. And if you feel very nice and very generous, maybe you can send one to my home and I'll give you my address if you want to gift this to me. So what I suggest is give me a thumbs up with this video. I mean, I've put in a lot of effort. I'm just asking you for your kindness to be reciprocated. And also, if you haven't subscribed, just go to the button below here and just press the words, the subscribe button or the bell notification. So till my next week, say live with passion, play guitar, love, joy, peace, health to be multiplied in your life. If you're going through a down season, take up your guitar, play some of the songs, and this mood that is this heavy covering this on you will just be lifted up. Okay, so just take some time, take my advice, just play guitar, and you will thank me. Give me some comments below. What do you think about this guitar? Okay, I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.